Hello, everybody. This is Cartoons Etc, and I'm Cartoonist A of Branco. We have to me, we have a pretty good show lined up. We have probably my favorite cartoonist out there, besides myself. No, again, Ben Garrison. Some people say that we're competitors, but I don't look at it that way. I look at it like we're on the same team, and we're bringing him up. We're going to show some of his cartoons. But before we do that, Dickie Betts just passed away, so we're going to do our intro song featuring him and the Allman Brothers, and we're going to do that right now. Cool song. May he rest in peace. I'm going to bring on my co-host, Jodan Gorman of Intellectual Frog Legs right now. Hey, Jodan, how are you?
What's up? I'm just sitting down until Regis Philbin gets here.
Yeah, he's not here anymore.
Dickie Betts. Well, so we'll be waiting a while, huh? Anyway,
yeah, you'll be waiting a long
Dickie
time.
Betts is part of the soundtrack of America that we had growing up. The Allman Brothers and all that stuff. But he was 80 years old.
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't know he was that old. Here, check out my new shirt.
You know what? I'm upset with them.
Are you?
Yeah, the Babylon Bee, they're so funny, but that guy is so anti-Trump. He was a big DeSantis guy.
Oh, I didn't know that.
He's come out and told some really bad, poor taste jokes about Trump's position on abortion, sending it back to the states.
Right.
And,
I don't think all of them. I don't think all the people over there are.
Because the guy
I've seen
Seth.
Interviews.
What's the guy named Seth?
Yeah, I think
the big guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. They are.
Yeah.
But anyway,
well, I'm gonna get me a Ben. I'm gonna get me a Ben Garrison T-shirt next.
Get a Ben Garrison T-shirt.
I got Intellectual Frog Leg T-shirt. I got a War Room T-shirt. Now I need to get me a Ben Garrison T-shirt.
Well, you know what? Maybe we ought to come up with a Cartoons Etc. T-shirt.
Yeah, I was thinking about it. You want to go over some? Not yet. We got to design one. Let me go over some cartoons and get those out of the way real quick, and then we'll bring bring Ben.
Not to be repetitive or anything.
Yeah, his wife, I think, is with him. I don't know what he had to do to talk her into it, but I'm glad to see her.
Well, we're glad she's here. Let's hurry up and get them in here. But
yeah, let me get these.
Because you had both of you guys had great tunes this week.
Yeah,
I
Ben
saw
had
both of them.
I saw an older cartoon of Ben's that he did, I think, a couple years ago that recirculated. Man, that thing was going. I even shared it. I don't share other people's cartoons, but I shared that one. It was so right on. But let me pull up our first cartoon here. Yeah. Present. Okay, here we go. I'm getting there, folks. Hang in there with me. We already have people in the chat from both the Rumble and on the others. Here we go. This is I think the first one. Was this the sneak peek last week?
I think it was.
Yeah.
Your tax dollars at work. God, what a joke they've become.
Oh my gosh.
That guy, that whistleblower that came out, he said they were literally trying to damage Trump. They vocally said that. And so good. I wish Trump had put me in charge of NPR.
Yeah.
I'd straighten that shit out, man.
Man, you need to at least have half conservatives. But that would change the whole conception of the radio station.
Half conservatives, half MAGA.
Yeah.
You know, it'll be balanced.
And this is one I did for NPR. This last one I did. Let me see. That was for my website. I put it up because nobody else wanted it. So then this one's for Alpha News out of Minnesota. I do a cartoon every week for them on Sunday. And this is the one they picked for that. And they're having a Zuckerbucks problem there. So their Democrats have.
Yeah, somewhere just outlawed it. Was it Wisconsin?
Wisconsin just did.
Yeah, that's strong.
But they haven't in Minnesota yet.
I never understood why he can donate $400 million.
Yeah.
But Dinesh D'Souza went to prison for $10,000 or $20,000.
Well, he was giving out like $2,000 to his friends here and there to donate, and they caught him, which is so silly because what's that? Rosanna, Loudmouth.
Roseanne Barr.
No, not Roseanne Barr.
Rosanna Dana.
She used to be on The View. Is it Rosanna? I can't remember. Anyway,
I don't know.
Yeah, anyway,
lost me.
She did the same thing. She didn't get anything. This one was.
I love this one.
Swamp Monsters.
LGBTQ for Palestine. LGBTQ in Palestine.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, it's amazing what one little preposition can do. You know.
Yeah. But see, they don't. They're so clueless to what they're advocating. And this was yesterday's cartoon.
The New York is just, justice. Justice is supposed to be blind.
Right.
This ain't justice. Whatever it is, it ain't justice.
No, the judge's daughter works for the DNC. She's raised $93 million from this trial alone. I mean, and almost all the lawyers and the legal analysis say that he should have recused himself, and he hasn't.
His daughter got like $13 million from Adam Schiff.
Yeah.
She does marketing for these people. And she's raised almost $100 million.
So he has
a financial interest big time. And there's a thing called six shades of separation or something.
Yeah.
He is so much he should be yanked off that case. Well, we got
absolutely. He has a vested interest in it. So
yeah, we got Fancy here and Jittery Hobo and Elaine and Carla.
Yeah, we got Catman Jr. and South Carolina Girl and Deplorable Dissident and a bunch of them over there on Rumble.
I'm getting ready to turn on the Rumble machine right now.
Let's rumble. And this is today's cartoon. Kind of a little bit of an old theme, but I needed to put something up there, and this just came to me as far as it's not a Ben Garrison, but it still makes a good point about how, and I've done similar ones with this theme with Obama and Biden, and a little bit later we're going to show one by Ben Garrison to just hit the nail on the head on this same issue, that they've been watering and nurturing this disaster since Obama's. But that ends this my current cartoons of the week.
Well, that was fast.
Yeah, it was fast.
I didn't have time to go through and set things up.
Did you see this cartoon here? Yeah, this was just kind of on the same theme that I've had before. And I know, like I said, we're going to show a Ben Garrison cartoon that.
Yeah, I mean, what our government's been doing, we're funding both sides of every war.
Right.
And we're calling other places evil. And we'll talk about that Speaker Johnson. Johnson. We'll deal with what do you call himself? The wartime speaker.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You have a video to show on that.
Apparently he's only the war is the war on the American people.
Yeah. No kidding.
But yeah, he's a piece of crap.
Yeah, he hasn't been.
Anyway, let's bring Ben on here.
That's what I was saying. Let's get Ben in there. Ladies and gentlemen, Ben Garrison and his wife Tina. Hi, Tina.
Hey. Welcome. Hi. Nice to meet you and see you.
Nice to meet you finally, too. What did Ben have to promise you to come on?
He promised a lot.
Okay. Well, we'll make sure he holds up to the
We'll hold him to it. We're going to hold him to it.
We just had our wedding anniversary yesterday. And
how many years?
Married a gazillion years. I don't know how we lasted this long, but I guess we're just stubborn.
Well, congratulations. Congratulations.
Yes, absolutely.
I was married for like 10 years. It was the happiest 2 weeks of my life.
Well, I hope our marriage has been a little more happy than just.
Well, obviously it is.
Yeah. I had one of those.
accidentally married the spawn of Satan. I had a bad feeling about that.
Well, I'm very lucky to have married a fellow cartoonist. Now, Tina has a degree in cartooning from the prestigious Columbus. What's it? The Columbus School?
College of Art Design.
Yeah.
Nice.
So, as far as I know, she's the only female conservative editorial cartoonist in the country. There might be some.
Really?
I haven't heard of them, but it's
Congratulations.
Yeah.
Well, show us some of Ben's good cartoons.
Well,
you have to push buttons again, don't you?
Yeah, I got to push buttons. You know how these old timers with technology are.
I've read about them.
Yeah. I threw some Tina tunes. We have some Tina tunes too, but I thought I'd go through some of these. Let me get it up here. If it'll come up. Yeah, there we go. This is one I thought was really good. Let me get it up. Present. Share screen. Why do they have so many?
I like the color commentary you provide while you're doing that.
Yeah, let them know that I'm not just fooling around. This was about the bridge collapse, and you have Biden over here sleeping, and Biden, the boat, Biden, his policies, lies. And
that's
open
awesome.
Borders. It
took me a minute to notice that America was the bridge.
Yeah,
that's pretty cool, man.
That's pretty good. Because I when that happened, I was trying to think of something. What could I do? And then I had all these other issues, so I just kind of passed it over. But I didn't see this in time to steal it from Ben and come up with
I drew this one. This ran the day after. And as I recall, I was trying to take the day off, but of course I couldn't once this happened. And that's what happens to editorial cartoonists, doesn't it? If you try to take a day off and then something big happens and you have to do a cartoon. So I tried to do this. I did do this one to kind of do a different twist. Editorial cartoonists do this. They take one issue and combine it with another issue to have a synergistic effect.
Mm-hmm.
So, and then the Biden I put down there was just an afterthought, really, because he's always going on those vacations, his beach house.
Yeah, but Ben, you got the wrong color shorts that he usually wears. That's kind of.
Yeah, that just throws everything off.
Yeah, you just messed it up. You put the
Throw
wrong.
it out. Throw it out.
Good try, though, man. Good try.
You should have told me, Tina.
That's almost professional.
You left off his clown shoes, Come on.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah,
I did get the ice cream cone in there.
you did.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness, he dropped it. He fell asleep and dropped his ice cream cone. Well, hey, folks out there, in the comment section, you have a question for Ben. Now's your chance to ask Ben a question. I know a lot of fans are watching our show, and a lot of my fans are his fans and vice versa. So if you have a question for him, just bring it out. We're going to go on to the next cartoon. Now I wanted to mention something. Cat Turd, he's got bazillion. He's got a bazillion.
He's got like a couple of million followers or
He's
something.
got 2.2 million.
Yeah, he had this out today or few days ago, and I screenshot it because I wanted to mention it when we do our program today. And this is where I first saw it. I've seen it a long time ago, but this is where I first saw it.
That's perfect. That's perfect.
Yeah.
Because I remember when Obama did that. In fact, Trump tweeted the other day, or Truth the other day, about Obama sending that, 1.7 billion in cash? And nobody said anything? Nobody.
No, I know it. It's amazing. Let's go to see. And this was one
Hang
of
on,
your.
before you go from that other one, that one reminds me vaguely of your Planned Parenthood.
Oh,
You're feeding in and the crap they come out with. Anyway,
that's right. I do these. Yeah, and I did it with Planned Parenthood, and I used the same cartoon for
Ukraine.
Climate change, Ukraine. And, yeah, I did it.
Yeah, Branco's lazy, man. He just recycles stuff.
I do. Once in a while.
You run out of metaphors after a while. After you've drawn thousands of cartoons, you start repeating yourself. I do it too.
Yeah, you bring back. You say there's no better way to explain this or illustrate it. So you go right back, and then you maybe change a few things on it, but
right.
You
That's
get the
why we
point
draw
across.
so many donkeys and elephants.
Absolutely.
And it's not like they do anything different. It's always the same thing.
Yeah.
Obama, the Biden's doing the same crap that Obama was doing. The border, the Iran, everything.
Absolutely.
Crazy spending.
And I have something a little bit later to show on this one too. That not Cat Turd, but another guy on Twitter who's really big on Twitter. He showed this one too. So,
well, the guy who did this, I remember this. He asked me permission. Can I translate this into Spanish? And I said, sure. So he did that. He did all the work. I didn't have to do any work on that.
Yeah,
he did it, and it turned out great. So
I'm
really happy when you want to translate my cartoons into.
Oh, I didn't even notice. I picked up the one that's been translated.
I was wondering why I couldn't pronounce them words.
I was one of the.
La Marcha de la Tyranny, the March of Tyranny.
I know I'm dyslexic.
Is that what it is? The March of Tyranny?
Yeah.
See,
I drew that in 2010, right after I got started.
Oh, that was 2010.
Yeah. That was the first cartoon I drew that went viral.
Yeah. You mentioned that the last time we had when you were on our program that was one of the first, but I wanted to bring it up because I have another reason to bring it up a little bit later. This one I liked.
I love that.
Another one I wish I could have stole.
Well, I stole it from Tina because she gave me the idea.
Oh, she
She wanted
did.
me to draw an OJ cartoon. I said, no, I'm not drawing that bastard. I don't want to do that. And so she sketched out a rough sketch and she says, here. And I said, okay, that would work. So I went ahead and did it.
The glove thing is priceless.
Yeah.
That trick doesn't work here.
That's the value of being married to a cartoonist, is that we bounce ideas off each other and there's no ego involved.
Absolutely.
Tina could show me another idea and I said, how could you come up with something this horrible? And she would just laugh. She's laughing now.
Yeah.
You know, and she does the same to me. And she said, I don't get that. Why in the hell do you want to draw something like that?
Well, that's good. That's good. That's the kind of back and forth you want for creativity, because there's so many times I throw up something and the next day I'm going, why would I put that up there? But I had nobody to bounce it off. My wife's not a cartoonist and she's not as into politics as I am. But so I'm kind of playing lone wolf, and that's awesome. That's a good relationship. Let's go. This is a Wall Street Silver he's got.
Oh, that's the English version.
Yeah.
Yeah, Wall Street Silver has a lot of followers.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't even see that one. April 14th.
Yeah. He that was just recently. And what I liked it. He showed that one. I saw that again. So these tunes, they recycle because the left never changes. They're on a path.
Well, let me say this: we're not syndicated. I don't have a regular publisher, and we're off of Facebook, so we're getting more and more limited on our reach. So we really appreciate people such as this guy and Cat Turd reposting our cartoons, because those people have a lot of reach, and so when they repost one of my cartoons, that really gets us a lot more eyeballs.
Yeah, and if anyone is on X, or what used to be Twitter, you can follow Gerg Graphics at Gerg Graphics, 3 R's.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was going to
GRR Graphics.
Yeah, I was going to pull up that website and post it if you guys didn't mind,
so
that they could get a chance to see it. But I'm missing something here. I thought I had, but let me go back. I think it was either Cat Turd or the Wall Street Silver guy who said, and I believe it was this cartoon here. The English version anyway, said it says right up here, Wall Street, Ben Garrison was ahead of his time in 2010.
Yeah.
And that's pretty cool.
And truth be told, I was listening to Alex Jones, and he talked about these parties are both corrupt. There's a left foot and a right foot. I got to draw that.
Yeah.
Well, Alex didn't even remember. I told him this when I met him in Austin. I said, one of my first viral cartoons is directly something you said. Of course, he didn't remember, but if you listen to the guy, the reason he's popular is because he speaks in really colorful metaphors.
Sure.
Very, very visual. He's visually oriented, and it's not imbued with any kind of intellectualism. So it's always keeps you riveted.
Absolutely.
He knows that emotion. He's a really good actor, and I don't mean that in a disparaging way, but he knows how to sell the audience. And it's not that he doesn't believe what he's saying, but he's really good performer too.
Well, you look at his track record versus the corporate media's track record of accuracy. He's been amazingly accurate on a lot of that stuff.
Yep. Tina, I'm going to show a few of your cartoons if you don't mind.
Oh, sure.
It's Tina time.
Tina time. Let's see.
Hopefully they're good ones.
I sent him your worst cartoons.
I'm trying to sabotage your career.
Well, he keeps talking me out of.
I'm just kidding. I've
been wanting to watch, the Emperor Has No Clothes. That old metaphor.
Oh.
Keep wanting to draw Joe Biden in that.
But I hate that.
He's like, no one wants to see a naked Joe Biden.
No. Nobody wants to see his gnarled, wrinkled.
Actually, I think
besides his daughter.
I should just let her do it. Get her out of her
I
system.
wouldn't draw anything.
I actually did a cartoon. I think this isn't Tina's. I don't think.
No, that's
How did
bad.
that get in there?
It's the Easter cartoon.
There's
Oh.
a Tina
That's
cartoon.
Was
There
that
you
a
go.
demon coming out of that Easter egg?
Yeah, that was a demon.
Yeah, that's it. We're coming after your kids.
Yeah, that's a demon.
No
coming
kidding.
out of there.
Yeah, they wanted
Look,
to
I'll
dye
tell you what.
potatoes and
That
Well, I like to
Easter
build in
transgender
Easter eggs in my
stunt.
cartoons. So that's an Easter egg inside the Easter egg.
yeah. What was you gonna say, Jodan?
I was just saying that transgender stunt on Easter was just
Oh yeah.
that. I mean, of all the stuff, I mean, you look, you got Senate staffers sodomizing each other in the Senate chamber. You got a president that showers with his daughter. I mean, all these things that are just so outrageous. But attacking Christianity on the day of Christ's resurrection is just. Mm-mm.
And they're also asked. They were also asked to tone down the religious.
By cannibals.
Yeah.
So you gotta have some sympathy.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Now there's a cartoon somewhere.
Yeah, Tony, you got to draw that one. I want to see that.
Yeah.
That involves
Yeah, he
biting
said
in a
his
pot.
Uncle Ambrose was eaten by cannibals. Or was he in New Guinea?
Yeah.
Sure, Joe.
Every
I
aspect
mean, this
of that
guy.
story was wrong. Every aspect of it was wrong.
Yeah. Every aspect.
Engine playing, it was this guy, and then he repeats the story. He repeats the lies.
Yeah. No matter, because I think he's isolated from the media and he's isolated from a lot of criticism, I believe.
You know, didn't he say he was a college professor, a truck driver? What else
yeah.
is he? I mean,
He was arrested with Mandela.
yeah, he
I mean,
was.
We marched with Martin Luther King, and
Yeah.
Yeah, he was the fourth guy on the Apollo moon landing.
Yeah, he got assassinated with Kennedy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
and they never did find his brain.
They never.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, good one, Tina.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, you guys are so tacky. You're so tacky.
What's wrong with you, What's wrong with you? You act like you're a cartoonist or something. Yeah, total eclipse of the sun. We need to make this permanent. Yeah, Tira.
That's
Yeah.
when Bill Gates was trying to block the sun because of climate change.
Yeah.
But
They're
if you
They're gonna really mess things up because they don't know what they're doing.
No,
They
See
think
what's
because
they-
going on in Dubai? You know, they did all this man-made stuff and they're seeding the clouds. All of a sudden, they got floods everywhere. Have you been seeing that stuff?
Yeah, I heard a little bit about it.
Yeah, you don't play God. You don't play
No.
God.
But you know what? If you really think about it, Bill Gates wants to block the sun, yet they want us all to be on solar power. So doesn't that sort of cancel it out if you're blocking the sun?
Absolutely,
He
absolutely.
wants to block the sun.
Well, they don't want you to overcharge. You know?
Yeah.
He wants to block the sun. And
Oh,
yet-
that's a Tina tune. Tina tune.
yeah, that's hers.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
like her better than you guus. You guys suck. Thank you.
Good. I'm glad you said that because I keep telling her I'm going to retire and just make you draw them all.
Yeah.
DEIocracy. DEI.
That's a good play
grief.
on words. That's a great play on words. You
That
know,
was during the Boeing.
Right.
Okay to be tarded. My sister-in-law is tarded, and she's a pilot now.
That's
very
actual
good.
dialogue from the movie, but and then a plane also goes down in the movie. And anyway, Tina decided to use that to.
With the Boeing doors and the wheels
Yeah.
all
Oh yeah.
flying off. So I figured
Oh,
that'd be
I just
good.
saw a report today that Boeing wants to start building flying cars.
Oh gosh.
Sure.
Yeah.
Sure. Yeah. Put me out for 2. I'll take 2. Yeah. I want the one that the doors fly off.
Yeah. Two.
The convertible.
car
I'll
garage.
take the convertible.
I'll take the one with the parachute.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
Better have a parachute with those. I
Let
got
them
another
eat fake meat.
Ben Garrison in there.
Yeah, this is a popular cartoon I drew, and
Yeah.
it's talking about how all these elites so-called elites. They're not elites. That's what they call themselves.
Hmm.
They're actually satanic weirdos bent on eliminating humanity. So I decided to start out with let them eat cake, and then it goes to eat fake meat. And then the Kellogg CEO said, well, if you can't afford dinner, just eat cereal. And of course, the cereal has all kinds of GMOs and pesticides and all kinds of foul things.
Yep.
And then I had the Frankenfoods, and then finally we got Klaus Schwab's let them eat bugs.
Yeah.
I like the last guy's suggestion, that American.
Let them eat lead. That's a great cartoon. Yeah. I love your how you illustrate everything, and they're vibrant and they pop right out.
Yeah, this Klaus Schwab, it took me a long time to get him down, but that's sort of close to, he's a Dr. Evil type for sure.
Yeah.
He's dead on Dr. Evil. And he looks like that, the judge down there in where's that place that's going crazy with the crazy judge and Elon is battling him?
Brazil. Yeah.
Brazil.
I know. Yeah.
That Brazilian judge. He looks more evil than Klaus Schwab.
Yeah, he looks possessed. He looks like and it's like he enjoys looking that way.
Yeah, they did the same thing to Bolsonaro that they did with Trump. They not only did they, once they cheated and won the election, then they went after him and tried to get him arrested. And I think they ran him out of the country.
Mm-hmm.
They had their own version of January 6th. They had a similar thing. I was looking at the parallels. They use the same playbook. They're using the same playbook all across the West. All the borders are gone. All the judges are psycho. And all the presidents are tyrants.
Yep.
It's really a shame to see our justice system so corrupted and ruined, because our constitutional system won't work if they don't follow the Constitution, and they just want to destroy things. We have to have better people in charge when we don't.
Yeah, and we have to have people that can hold people accountable. If somebody's not going to be held accountable, then, like you said, we're over.
Yeah,
we need people in there that hold each other accountable, and that's not going on with the Democrat Party. That just tore down all of the barriers, all the things that they'll do whatever they can get away with instead of bumping up against the Constitution or bumping up the legal system. They'll just do, if they can get away with it, people let them get away with it. People keep voting for them. It's just going to keep going.
It's just a naked display now, their quest for power, and the ends justify the means to them, and that's the classic Bolshevik attitude. And
absolutely.
Well, everybody I know is surprised. I mean, they didn't expect Mike Johnson to be some MAGA hero, but to just cave, do a 180 on every single thing after he stands there with his Bible is so disgusting. He calls himself, I'm a wartime speaker. What war? The war on the American people is the only one I see.
Yeah, that's the one. That's what I was thinking.
But this guy is just, how does somebody do that? I mean, has he been threatened? I think he's been threatened. Speaker Johnson.
Blackmail, probably.
Blackmail.
Yeah. We were talking about that a couple of shows ago. I wonder how much information they have on these people to keep having them vote against the American people.
It might even be worse than that. It might be they're threatening his family.
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go.
Kid, wife. Somebody said, I don't know who said it, may not be anything to it, but right now they're putting people in positions of power that they have something on.
Mm-hmm.
And then you look, Speaker Johnson got a unanimous vote. McCarthy didn't get a unanimous vote.
Yeah.
Every rhino voted for him.
Here's a cartoon here, Tony, and I've been mulling it over. You've got Pence, he reads his Bible every day, and he's got the Bible. And then you've got Johnson, he reads the Bible every day, and you could show one doing that and another one doing that, and then the final panel have them together and say, our favorite character is Judas.
There you go.
That's a good one. That's a good one.
I might draw that.
Do that. Draw it.
Yeah, we'll wait. Go ahead.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, yeah, go ahead. We'll be back in a couple of minutes.
Well, one of these days we should do a session where you and I both draw, and he could do, and Joe could just take over the show while we're drawing, and then we show what we do at the end.
Absolutely.
All right, I'm game.
We got people. Hi,
I'll do
Ben.
anything.
Hi, Ben and
I have
Tina.
no-
Congratulations. I'm just looking through here the comments to great shirt. Let's see. Ben's tunes are awesome. Yeah, I told you you got lots of fans here. Okay. Well, geez.
I had to go get my glasses so I can see these cartoons.
Yeah. And over here on Rumble, let me see what we got here. We got quite a few comments. Can't read them all, I wish. We got Catman Jr. These are called false prophets that abuse the word of God. God warns us about these people in the Bible.
Yes, he does.
Yeah,
Yes,
I'm seeing a lot of good comments on Ben and Tina. Yeah, I can't really read it. It's too far away to really see. I'm just kind of looking through and see what stands out. I usually go through these and read them later if I can't.
In the meanwhile, you're looking. I've got a public service announcement. It's let me find it. Just because you're unattractive and alone and have no friends does not mean you're a transgender.
Hey, you guys want to hear a transgender joke?
Sure.
Better be clean. Come on.
What's a transgender joke? It's a joke with all the good parts cut off.
Ow!
Where did you come up with that? Did you make that up?
I saw it on Twitter.
Yeah.
That's a great place to steal jokes from.
Yeah.
And I said it wrong. It was like, just because you're unattractive and have no friends does not mean you're another gender. That's what it is. So I like when I screw up a joke and come back and try to fix it. That's always good.
Well, you screwed up jokes really good, so they're still funny. I screw up jokes.
I always forget the punchline.
I did too. Well, thanks a lot for all the comments. Everybody loves Ben Garrison. A lot of comments, and it's hard to go through. It's hard to maintain the program and go through the comments. So I tried to weed out some of them, but anyway, you guys, you have any final any words that you'd like to share with the audience, Ben and Tina, before we let you go?
Yeah, I was going to let everybody know if they want to see more of our work, you can find us online at gurgraphics.com.
I'm gonna type it up and then hit the things so that people understand where they're going to. So it's
graphics.
Graphics. I got it right here. It popped up because I was just on the website. So it's gonna pop up here, and
you can sign up for our newsletter too, and you'll get cartoons direct to your email. So
nice.
There you go.
We have an email list so people can get their cartoons, because a lot of people, they're not checking social media every 5 minutes or on Twitter all day.
A lot of people are sick of social media. Absolutely.
I'm getting that feeling too. People are just tired, doesn't mean they're uninterested in politics and in changing things, but they're just kind of humming the memes a lot of times.
Bank lives matter.
This is scrolling. So
boom, right there. That's the one I saw.
That was today. Yeah, today's cartoon.
They are the same. I mean,
beautiful.
McCarthy and Boehner and Ryan. Well, at least Boehner and Ryan pretended occasionally to be conservative.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, and the fact that I'm even defending them at all is sickening to me.
Yeah.
But that shows you how bad this Johnson is. Everything. And you know, they even spent $300 million on border patrol in Ukraine. 300 million. That was like a middle finger to the American people.
Absolutely.
Oh, you want us to fix our
They pay for
border?
it with inflation. Inflation's going to go up just so they can keep their meat grinder going.
Absolutely. Oh, that's a good word for it.
Oh,
Meat
look
grinder.
at it. That's good stuff.
Yeah, this is up here. You look at graphics, grrrgpics.com.
We've got all of the cartoons are there, so you could go
And we
back
got-
in time and check out the.
Yeah, if you
There's a link to it, isn't there?
if you keep scrolling down, you'll
Yeah,
see
we've
all
got
the archives.
all
you
the
can go
years,
all the
it's
way to
all-
Oh yeah.
Wow,
Is
look
this
at
what you're
that.
talking about? The archives?
So
Yeah.
people can see thousands of cartoons. It feels like I drew thousands.
Yeah.
I don't know how many I've drawn. Maybe I have
We've
drawn.
drawn a
Oh,
whole lot.
what is this one here? Jaws of Justice. Oh, that's a pretty cool one.
And you know what's cool? I'm sitting here with the three best cartoonists in America, right
Thank you.
here.
Thank
You know, I used to like that Ramirez guy. But he's like a rhino. He lost
He's
his way.
establishment. He's controlled by the establishment. He
Let
does
me tell you
little
this, and I told Tony
safe
this before.
cartoons.
If you win a Pulitzer Prize as a cartoonist, you're not doing
You're
your job.
sellout.
Yeah, we were talking about that. We were talking about that on the phone the other day, that it was almost an embarrassment to get
It's an embarrassment. If you're an
to
editorial
get picked for the Pulitzer
So,
Prize.
yeah, you don't go after award. You don't go after the establishment's approval. That's like,
Mhm.
okay, I kissed their butt and they gave me an award and some money. Wow.
Yeah,
That means I'm going to draw pro-government cartoons from now on. And they
yeah,
do.
absolutely.
That's
Yeah.
what you see with a lot of the people on the conservative media that they call Con Inc.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah,
They
yeah.
want they're dying to get on Fox News.
They're
And I don't know
grifters.
why.
Well, because they make multi-million-dollar salaries.
Yeah,
Yeah, well, nobody
fantastic.
watches them. I mean, their numbers are I mean, you see these headlines. Fox News dominates the cable news race, but then if you look at the numbers, over 99% of America doesn't watch that crap.
And even
I mean,
less
even
watch
on their
CNN.
best shows.
Yeah.
Yeah. And we got, well, you guys are great sports for doing this. Will you guys do it again?
If Tina
we-
comes, if Tina joins me,
If we haven't embarrassed you too bad, you promise to do it again?
yeah.
Yeah, we can do it.
I'll try to keep Joe Dan a little bit calmer
Yeah.
next time.
Yeah, Ben, you can come back if you bring Tina.
I expect this guy to go on Greg Gutfeld's show. You know, he's good. Funny.
We're rooting for him.
Well.
That's for sure. Well, you guys take care. And I'll probably see you this summer too. Maybe stop
Oh,
by and
that'll
have a
be
cup of
fun.
coffee.
Okay.
Yeah, that'll
Yeah.
be fun.
Well, I'm going up to my mom's at the end of July, and you guys are kind of on the way, and we'll go up, through Kalispell. Well, somewhere around there.
No,
And,
From
bring
Washington to Montana, just swing through Nashville and pick
Yeah.
me up, and I'll bring a cooler. I'll have a cooler.
Yeah, absolutely. You bring the cooler. You guys take care.
Yeah, thanks a lot
Good
for
seeing
having
you
me.
guys. Tina,
Yeah.
nice meeting you. Being good to see you. And
Absolutely.
now people can just, if you can't remember how many R's on that GRR, just search for Ben Garrison. You'll find it.
There you go.
Yeah, Ben
Perfect.
Garrison.
How about that?
Yeah. You guys take care. Thanks a lot. Thanks a lot for coming on.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye. Oh, that was fun. Where are you? Oh, there you are. Yeah, that was fun.
That was rude. Kicked me out too.
Well, yeah, I tried, but it wouldn't let me.
Yeah. Yeah, you gotta try harder, man. I'm sorry. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, Ben he's incredible, man. And he
He's a
actually
great
has
guy.
some animations. I meant to bring that up. I've seen where I don't know if he does the animations or somebody else does animations cartoons for him.
I think he played around with that a little bit.
Yeah, well, that's pretty cool stuff. That's cool
Yeah,
stuff.
absolutely. You got some videos to show.
Oh, I forgot. Yeah. Let's see. What do we have? What do we have?
Well, we got Sheila Jackson. We got Dan White.
Bless her heart. Yeah, we were laughing at her last week because she said well, you have North Vietnam and South Vietnam side by side living in peace. It's like, people thought I was lying.
Yeah.
So, okay.
Yeah.
Let's see if I can
Side
get
by
this up
side.
here. Yeah. North and South Vietnam.
Yeah.
There it is, number 2.
Today we have 2 Vietnams, side by side, North and South, exchanging and working. We may not agree with all that North Vietnam is doing, but they are living in peace.
What an idiot.
She is like the gift that keeps on giving. Her and Hank Johnson.
Yeah.
Dumb. So anyway, that's just a backup to prove I wasn't lying. So let's see what else we got here on our box of videos. See what we have in here. I got that video. We're not going to play that of Mike Johnson saying he's a wartime president. We don't need that. We don't need that. But you know, Trump, what he's doing in New York is just pissing off the left so bad. You know, they got it. We got him in court. We got him in court, and he leaves, goes to Harlem, and has a rally.
Yeah.
But the thing that was actually beautiful were those kids. Did you see those children saying I love you, Trump? Yeah. And then this, and it's a short video, but it's one of the most powerful videos because it starts out with the kids. These little beautiful minority children who've been raised right. They're respectful. But then the crowd starts chanting, "We love Trump." And then as it starts panning out, you see so many races. I mean, you see blacks and whites and Latinos and Asians right in Democrat City.
Right. And their heads
number
are
two. Play number
their
2.
heads are blowing up over it too.
They hate it.
You Trump! I know you, Trump! We love Trump! I love you, Trump! We love 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 Trump! We love
That's beautiful.
That's got their hair on fire.
Oh yeah.
That's in the heart of Democrat City.
Alarm bells are going off.
Commie Town. But look what he does. He goes and he talks to people.
But did you see him contrast today? They showed a clip of Biden going into a one of McDonald's or something.
Oh, trying to buy an ice cream or something.
And nobody even noticed he was there. They kind of like waved at him and went back.
Yeah, they look up on the ice cream. Oh.
He's trying to copy Trump. Yeah, that
they showed Jack Posobiec showed a video of them prepping the cashiers and stuff before the turnip head got in there to the desk and anyway to the counter. But they were showing them what they needed to do. You know, put an extra napkin. Got a helmet for him. I don't know.
Yeah, absolutely. You have a couple other the Harlem thing. You got
and then in fact we were talking about a melting down. This is from I think it was from WABC.
Yeah.
They are not happy. They're not happy. I think is this it?
Yeah.
Right here. Yeah, this is it. Number 3.
Number 3.
That's you better wake up, and you better wake up fast. When Trump comes to the heart of Black America, to Harlem, and is receiving a warm welcome, almost a hero's welcome, the alarm bells are going off that you're about to lose the election. When Trump can walk onto your base with no problem at all and be embraced by the community, that's a big problem if you are a Democrat. The White House, you better wake up. All those $1 million consultants, you better put them to work. Don't take your base for granted. You're already bleeding support with your base of African Americans and Latinos. And Trump can smell the blood in the water, and he says, I'm bringing the fight to you. I'm going to Black America. I'm coming to Harlem.
Yep.
Blood in the water, man.
Blood in the water.
Blood in the water.
And you can hear the desperation in his voice. He's very concerned. So you have another video popping up here.
Oh yeah, this third one. It's a really cool video from Dana White talking about Trump.
Yeah,
really cool.
Do you want to show the? I wanted to show the one where that one congressman starts talking about.
Oh, Harold.
Yes,
That's his name. I don't remember his last name.
You got that. Let's show that one first, kind of.
Okay.
Let's get the Harlem ones out of the way, and then we'll.
Yeah. Let me get that one, Mr. Picky. Hold on.
I'm sorry.
I
run a tight ship around here. You know that.
Yes, you do, man. You don't mess around.
Here we
I
go.
want to raise.
When you think about Donald Trump as a candidate for office and as a political athlete, I say often he's as gifted a political athlete as I've ever seen. I don't agree with a lot of his things, but you have to respect the business and understand how politics is, the art of politics is litigated. This move here, Dana, we had a conversation about this a day or so ago. Here he is in New York. He goes to a bodega. He was at, I think, at a gas station a day or so before. This is as good a campaigning as you can do. Now, whether some may argue or say that the crowd was scripted, whatever happened there, it looked good. This is the kind of theater you want when you're in a campaign. And he was able to highlight, in addition to that, an issue that is on the forefront of a lot of voters' minds, not just in New York, but everywhere: law and order and crime. I'll refrain from some of the conversation and the analysis around D.A. Bragg. But if you look at to the judge's point, this juxtaposition of Donald Trump there versus the trial, this is what's going to be talked about over the next day or so. So as a political move, as a political athlete, this was a very, very smart thing for the president to do. Now, I don't think it's going to necessarily have an impact on the trial itself, but on the campaign itself, there's no doubt this is one of the smarter things the president could be doing.
Yeah, amen. He said.
That was pretty good. That's the smartest thing he's ever said.
Yeah, yeah, absolutely.
Harold, I forgot what his last name was. He was from
He's
Tennessee.
I don't.
Yeah, he's definitely Harold. Somebody in the comments will know.
But he's never been a fire-breathing Democrat. He's
been pretty left. I've heard him.
Yeah.
He's just accepting reality. He's just maybe not as lunatic.
But I mean, his demeanor, not that he's ever, not that he hasn't have the same opinions as they do, but his demeanor, he always comes off like really smooth and cordial. The times I've seen him anyway.
Yeah, he's the Democrats are a lot like Islamists. You know, in Islam, you've got that thing called taqiyya, where you're allowed in the Quran, you have permission to lie. Well, that kind of like the Democrats do that too.
Yeah, permission to lie. They do a good job of it.
Democrat taqiyya.
Yeah.
So
and then you have Trump at Harlem talking, or
but you know what, we've covered. I think it's not going to add anything.
Nah, okay. Let's do this other one.
The second one over. This is the one about Dana White talking about Trump.
Absolutely.
And it's really, it takes a surprising turn.
Yeah.
And full
Sum
screen.
him up. This is the kind of guy that, you want to talk about a fighter? This is the most resilient human being I've ever met. If you see the shit that this guy's going through publicly every day, and I'll call him on the phone as a friend and be like, hey, you good? How you doing? Unfazed. Like nothing's going on. And he'll start talking to me about this and that and all this other shit. One time. There's only been one time. I've never talked about this publicly, but one time. I called him, and he was not good. He was a mess, and I've never heard him like that, and I've never seen him like that when Ivana died. Obviously, as soon as I heard it, I reached out, and I have never. Look at all the stuff that's gone on with Trump, all the bad stuff that they say. They're trying to attack him, they're trying to ruin him, unfazed. I called him that day, and this is the first time I've ever seen that guy busted up and not good.
Well, that says something that's the only time.
100%.
That guy is, walking through the fire.
Not get rattled. He will walk through fire. He's an absolute savage.
Savage.
Yeah.
Yeah. So the death of Ivana messed him up.
Oh yeah.
So
Yeah.
But
Well,
that's
it's his kid's.
probably-
That was his kid's mother, and I don't think they had a
Yeah.
real bad relationship afterwards, post relationship.
I don't know much about it, but she was the mother. Wasn't she the mother of both Eric and Don Jr., or did they all
Yeah.
have different mothers?
I believe so. I think she had three of his children.
Harold Ford. Thank you, Debbie.
There we
Harold
go.
Ford Jr.
There we go.
You know, unlike Harold George Ford Sr. But no, yep, Harold Ford.
Right. So I'm going to throw up some of these.
Don't
Text
throw
or-
up.
No,
Don't throw up.
Let me rephrase that. I'm going to put up
Yeah.
some of these comments. Harold Ford, yep. Darcy, what's hilarious is that Trump figures if they are going to force me to stay in New York for court every day, I'm going to go out and campaign in New York areas.
And that's
so
right. And
funny.
they're talking about he may do a rally in Madison Square Garden.
Yeah. Why not? He's there anyway.
And he's getting ready to go over to the Jersey Shore. Is it this weekend?
Really?
Yeah. Hey,
Talk about this lawfare biting him in the ass, man. This
Well, it's gotten to the point where people they know they're being lied to. You know, when we first started, when you started your cartoons and I started doing my videos, it was like, I think the media is kind of biased.
I kind of
Now, but then by 2014, we were saying the media is the enemy of the country.
absolutely.
I mean, I think we said it before that on Frog Legs because we were pointing out that Obama never had a tough interview.
yeah,
And
he
I'm
didn't.
like, and I was asking people, is there like a tough interview somewhere? No.
Somewhere, yeah. Hey,
We
Mr.
love
Heavy
your
Metal.
we love your Roman columns. How do you do it?
Mr. Heavy Metal, thank you. I appreciate it. We got Darcy again. They had 3 children: Ivanka, Donna Jr., and Eric. Yeah, that's what. Yeah, I'm sure we have some educated listeners. That's awesome. They keep us in line. Outstanding show as always, guys. Terrence, thank you, Terrence. Appreciate it. I'm not going to get to all of these comments, but thank you. I read them afterwards. And then over on Rumble, the comment section over there, I wish there was a way to share them online, but they got quite the chat going on. I really appreciate South Carolina girls keeping them in line over there. Thank you, South Carolina.
She's tough. She'll take care of them, man.
Oh, yeah.
She'll take care of them.
Yeah.
Now,
Mike
for the final video, we're going to give you guys a choice. We have, and it's going to be kind of an odd choice. We always have like some live music, and which is always kicking. We have some live Van Halen with Sammy Hagar singing.
Yeah.
Or we've got like the greatest first round fight in boxing history from 1985. Thomas Hearns versus Marvin Hagler. So it's crazy. It's awesome. But you guys tell us, you want Van Halen or the boxing? Van Halen or the boxing match? Just put VH or BM. Bowel movement. What the hell? I need to, or just tell us what you want as the closing video.
Yeah, we're waiting patiently, so hurry up, but don't hurt
Okay,
yourself.
we got, well, of course, Mr. Heavy Metal went with Van Halen. I mean, you can't. How do you not love Eddie Van Halen? Oh, then we got the boxing match. Boxing match. Van Halen. Ooh, this is a battle here, man. That's a battle.
We got two boxing matches and 2 Van Halens. Boxing. Oh, we got Charlie Hammer come in with boxing. So we got what, three boxing.
Well, we're getting over on Rumble. It looks like they want more Van Halen.
Oh, do they?
Yeah.
Well, I wish we could play both.
To do that, and remember, any of you parents who have kids that that identify as a cat or a dog, don't forget to spay and neuter. I love that.
That's a good one. It's funny every time you say it.
Yeah, well, you know, I like to think so. Well, it looks, I mean, we got a lot of people that want the boxing and a lot of people want the Van Halen.
So why don't we show the boxing one later or next week? Keep it
okay.
Keep it
We'll yeah. It looks like Van Halen is edging it out.
Right.
So Van Halen beat the BM.
Yeah, for sure.
So
where can they?
Let me get it.
Hang on a second. I got to get the comment section. I got to get that off of there. Where can they find you? I got your banner up there. Or if you want to be found, yeah.
No, they find me on X or Truth Social and at Jodan Media or intellectualfroglegs.com. Come over and join the fun. So anyway, you're up.
Yeah, hang on.
Thank you guys so much for being here. And it was so fun to have Ben Garrison and Tina on.
Thank you, Ben and Tina. Appreciate it. Great cartoons as always. What did I do here?
Well, you start. Number 3 is ready to go.
Number 3 is ready to go. Okay, let me get off this banner thing.
All right.
Goodbye, everybody.
Later, guys. God bless.
God bless. Yeah.
Sometimes it just ain't enough. Sometimes it just ain't enough. 'Cause I've got to have it all. I've got to have it all. I want it all. And I want now. 'Cause someday reach down and touch me. You know now I know what I want. I want the best. fulfill me. I need more than just the words to say. I need everything this life can give me. Hey, hey, yeah. Sometimes it's not enough. Come on, baby, close your eyes, let go. This could be everything you dream. It's not work that makes it work. Oh, so let the magic do the work for you. There's not something